Hey everybody, this is Joe Rogan here for Debate Numero Dos. We're trying out another new MSNBC technology, this time called the Attention Pod. How it works is when your smart TVs show us that a certain percentage of you are losing interest when a candidate is speaking, or if a candidate says something so massively unpopular that the majority of viewers from all major parties roll their eyes or something, then that candidate will be dumped into a cryogenic chamber under the stage and replaced with another candidate from the same party. But don't worry, the frozen candidate will be thawed out as soon as their names have gotten enough Google hits. Oh, and after science has figured out a way to defrost them without killing them. In any case, it's going to make things a lot more exciting for all of you back home. Also, the producers told me to ask all the candidates to really lean in to the uncensored aspect of the debate tonight. I guess a lot of people tuned in last time just to see politicians swearing, and they were kind of disappointed on that front. So, candidates, this is a presidential debate, not Dora the Explorer. We're all adults here, and we can fucking talk like it. Oh, these are all the supplements available right now at the Rogaines website, which Van Hammersley Media Conglomerate is contractually obligated to show. Go to www.rogaines.net/debate2024 for a one-time 10% discount. With all of that out of the way, let's start with question number one. Social policy. Drag queens. Some people love them, some people hate them, and some people think they're out to fuck their kids. If elected, how would you address the drag queen crisis? We'll start with you, Amy.
That's a great question, Joe. I wouldn't call it a crisis so much as I would a misunderstanding, a failure to communicate, a real political whoopsie, if you will. While I'm sure my far-right colleagues mean well, they seem really hesitant to admit that what they've done is gotten drag queens confused with porn stars. This is an easy mistake to make if you belong to the political party that, statistically speaking, watches the most pornography.
Why are you pointing at me?
It's just not true.
What a fucking bitch.
So my answer is that Team Amy is eagerly awaiting the latest polling data on this very question, and we'll have an answer for you then, which we're all really excited to tell you about. Oh, right. Which we're all really fucking excited to tell you about.
Thanks, Ames. Ron?
I disagree completely with Amy. If you go to Pornhub right now and compare it to Pornhub 10 years ago, the difference is astounding.
Jamie, can we pull that up?
It's like trans content has exploded, and unfortunately, it has exploded all over the face of America.
Drag queens and trans women are completely different.
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you?
What does that even mean?
What's on your mind, Candace?
Ban porn now. All of it, including drag queens. If you want to get your rocks off, then get married. Or hell, use your imagination. If seeing his granddaughters run through the sprinklers on a warm summer day was good enough for my grandpappy, then by God, it's good enough for you. Fuck!
Ooh, looks like Candace's anti-porn take didn't have a whole lot of support with the viewers at home. Yeah, sometimes it seems like the party's voters don't agree on much, but I guess there's always exceptions. Science is doing amazing things these days, so I'm sure she'll be thought out in no time. Elon?
The question I always ask when someone mentions drag queens is, what are drag queens doing to help humanity get to Mars? The answer, sadly, is nothing. So my question to them is this. Why aren't you stress testing the new propulsion system in the SpaceX factory? Because I don't pay you? Well, I have news for you. That currency you keep begging for won't be worth the paper it's printed on once we're all living on Mars, where musk bucks are the only legal tender. Your sacrifices, though, those will live on forever in my mind, which I plan to have uploaded to Starlink immediately upon my death.
That's crazy, man. You just blew my mind. It looks like Candace's replacement just came through, and it's none other than Matt Gaetz. Give it up for the OG Florida man. Next question, gun control. Well, with the bodies piling up on an almost weekly basis now, mass shootings have become part of the furniture of America. Who writes this stuff?
Communists, Joe.
I don't know. I think it sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, maybe. So, anyway, what should we do about all these mass shootings? Matt, you want to take the lead on this one?
You bet I do, Joe.
As president, I vow to veto any gun-related legislation proposed by a Democrat. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one place that should be a gun-free zone, and that's yoga studio adjacent parking garages. Too many innocent men have been killed that way, and I refuse to be one of them.
I don't know what this Dick Tracy villain-looking motherfucker is getting at with his yoga parking bullshit.
Way to lean into that lack of broadcasting oversight, Ron.
But study after study has proven that there is no safe gun-free zone.
Oh, study after study. Who is conducting these studies you speak of, Ron? Homeschooled second graders who haven't seen sunlight since mom ran off with the youth pastor?
This is what the Dems think of our religion, America. Do not forget that.
While these uniparty elites throw shit at each other like the filthy monkeys they are, I have the solution right here.
Oh, let me guess. Mars.
So close, and yet so far. No, the answer is space. You see, my cranially endowed friend, guns don't fire in space.
I don't think that's true.
I'm sorry, Amy. Which one of us is the rocket scientist here?
Neither of
Exactly.
us.
So the question of gun control will be a moot one. We'll all be able to keep our gun, but no one will ever die from a gun again. Everybody wins.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
It sure is.
Nope. This is horse shit, Elon. If guns don't work in space, then America doesn't work in space. Now, I know you may not understand how this country works. As an African, it's not a race thing. He's literally from Africa.
Actually, how are you even running? You're not a natural-born citizen. The Constitution forbids your very presence on this stage.
Such xenophobia. I really thought America had moved past this. But if you must know, I'm pretty much only here for the lulz. Although, if I do win, and you are all making it very difficult for me not to, I expect at least 5 of your justices find some hidden clause tucked away somewhere that says this is all fine. I'm sure they wouldn't want their upcoming space cruise to hit any snags. This is your Techno King Elon speaking. You have 30 minutes until liftoff, so make sure you aren't forgetting anything.
Well, shoot.
No worries, Broheim. Clarence can shit out an opinion in 30 minutes easy. I've seen him do it. Best part is you can't even tell the difference.
Oh, fuck no. If I call him, then Jenny will answer, and I'll have to spend 30 minutes listening to her weeping and praying. ChatGPT worked for Biden v. Nebraska. I'm sure it'll work for Musk v. Klobuchar.